Did other teachers talk shit about David?
Yeah, for sure.
No, did they?
100%.
Which one?
I'm not gonna say.
Oh, they're still teaching. You can't say.
Yeah, exactly. I can't be like, oh, this one like name drop.
Wait, but I know one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it right now. We'll take it out. Well, let's change his name to Mr. Marco.
Okay.
Mr. Marco, what would he say?
So, I mean, Mr. Marco, like, I would be sitting in the teacher's workroom, and he would come up to me and be like, what the fuck is up with this David kid? I swear to God.
Bullshit.
Swear to God.
Bullshit.
Because they knew that you and I, like, I don't know if they saw us in the hallways talking or what, but, like.
They knew that we were friends? So
other teachers, I would say 2 to 3 other teachers would come up to me between your junior and senior year. Like, after I taught you.
They wouldn't.
Swear to God, hand to God, they would come up to me and be like, Killinger, like, what the fuck do I do with this David kid? Like, he like doesn't do a goddamn thing.
What? I wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't like you were misbehaving, but you wouldn't do the work.
Really?
And it was like a defiance thing too. I could have said like, hey, make a 4-minute video with your friends like about English, and you'd be like, fuck that, I'm gonna do the exact opposite of that. Like, you never did the stuff that we asked you to.
Well, the things I didn't do, I just didn't seem like a point to. Like, I've just never felt it necessary to do anything that wasn't gonna like further my like whatever I wanted to do. So like that's why I would always copy and cheat, because I knew that I never wanted to have anything to do with trigonometry or chemistry. So I'm like, I can totally cheat in this class and it won't affect the rest of my life at all.
And I honestly feel like that's part of why you and I got along so well, because I'm the exact opposite, but I admire that sort of mindset. Oh. I am a rule follower, and I will fucking, if I want to do something, I will read 15 books about it before I even try it. I will, like, if anybody in any position of authority is like, tell me that, like, do this or XYZ, wow. I'm like, yes, sir, I'll, See, of course. I don't question whether or not it's good for, or whether it's useful for me, and you are the exact opposite. Yeah. And I was like, this kid...
I'm the type of guy that goes to somebody like you who's read 15 books about something, right. And then just ask him and just gets an answer like a lot quicker.
Right, which has led to some pretty funny like FaceTime calls over the last few years, where it's like if it's like 1 a.m. and you'll FaceTime me like, Killinger, I don't know about this. And
can you give me more specifics on how he was shit talking me?
Yeah, because it was always about. I mean, so they would definitely talk shit about you.
Mr. Marco and I, just to be fair, we were very polar opposites. He was like the artsy. Like loves literature, loves character work. Like I don't know how to explain. How do you explain him?
He and I even had like really different teaching styles, in that I loved like talking about personal stuff like with kids, just like to connect with them, and he was like all business. He just like wanted to do the schoolwork, because when he was a student, he's like, I fucking hated when teachers would like try to get to be my friend. Like, I just wanted to do the work. And so that was his teaching style. He was like, sit down, let's fucking get through this. Like, we can have fun while we're doing it, but not.
Oh,
but that's going to be the plan.
Yeah, so me and him were totally opposite. Totally. And I remember one day in class, I've said this on the podcast, I don't remember how exactly he said it, because I don't remember it as well, but he was, I don't know if this was him, but he was like, you're not funny, David. Or something like that. Like, it was to those words, which is like the worst thing to tell. Like, yeah. He was like, you're not funny, David. Like, no one here is laughing. No one thinks you're funny. Yeah. That's what he said to me. Yeah. And I remember he said this in front of the class, like in front of everybody. Like, and he said it like. And I was very like, in school I became very cautious about like being obnoxious and blurting things out. Like, there were definitely like some kids that would like blurt more things out, but like I was very careful. Like, I was like, I'm gonna try to keep to myself and only like hit when the funny moments are really there. Like, I'm really not gonna try to talk unless it's like really important, because I've learned it, because so many of my other friends have been embarrassed by teachers in that same regard. Like, so many of my friends were obnoxious and the teacher was like, you're being annoying, everyone finds you annoying right now. And like, that taught me a lesson. I was like, fuck, I gotta like hold back. And this time I was talking to somebody, like my neighbor in my chair, and Mr. Marco was like setting up the class or whatever, and like I was just talking, it was just me and this person like laughing to each other, and that's when he called me out, and he was like, you're not funny. And it wasn't even a comment I made to the entire class. I was just having a conversation with this one person.
It was something you did earlier that he was ready to pounce on.
Yeah, so I was like, fuck. And dude, when a teacher calls you out like that in the fucking middle of the class, that's like traumatizing. It's like something that you'll remember for the rest of your life. And I do. But what else did he say?
So, I mean, that was the thing, was that like he didn't, the crazy thing is he didn't like dislike you.
No way.
I swear
he fucking disliked me. I know.
Let me actually change how I phrase that, because he definitely didn't like you. But he also like recognized the thing that annoyed him about you was that like he saw potential.
No, he didn't.
I swear to God.
Dude, don't
do
that.
No, his exact words. Again, like when he would come up to me and be like, what the fuck is up with Dobrik? He would be like, he won't do the things I assign, and it pisses me off because he's not stupid. Like, if he was stupid, like I've taught stupid kids, I can deal with stupid, but he's not stupid and he's not doing the work, and that's what pissed him off about you. And I mean, I had no advice. I'm like, well, yeah, he didn't do the work for me either, but I just didn't care.
That would annoy me too the most.
For sure.
If I
it's
saw
like wasted potential.
Yeah, if you saw somebody that like was good and they weren't, then why the fuck am I here?
Exactly.
Why am I trying? That would drive me nuts.
Yeah. I don't know, but also to be fair, I was never like, fuck you, teacher, I'm not doing this work.
No. That was never your attitude. It was just like you just didn't.
It was like if you were like, okay, guys, read pages 3 to 10 right now and highlight your favorite parts. Like then I would obviously not be reading and highlighting my favorite parts. I'd be I'd put my phone right in my book and I just like go through it. But if it was like an essay, like I would still get. I wouldn't. I'd do the essay.
Right.
I wouldn't like come in and be like, "Fuck you, I'm not turning it in." I turned in everything.
Sure.
But it was like whether or not it was my work is the question, or whether or not like I don't know. If it was a big semester project, I would always do it.
I never cheated.
No.
Actually, it wasn't that easy to cheat when I went to school, I think.
Yeah,
I cheated one time in 4th grade. We had like
fourth grade.
In 4th grade, we had little. Actually, I'm taking this back too because now I'm remembering like copying people's math homework in the hallway in high school as well. But the one thing that like stopped me from cheating, like in class, was this girl across like my little table. We were working on a math test, and if you got all 4 math problems right, then you would go to the board and show everybody how you did them. And I cheated on like one of the 4 questions and got that right, and then when after the teacher graded it, she was like, "All right, Jeff got them all right. So Jeff, go up to the board and show how you did it." And I was on like,
"Oh my god!"
I was on question 3, like, "Oh god, like at the board, like I don't fucking remember. I didn't do this." Like,
fuck, that was
it. No, I just like.
You just said you forgot.
I think she could tell I was like panicking, and she was like, "Oh, he just doesn't remember." But no, it was definitely because I cheated.
That would make me so fucking stressed out.
No,
was there ever any sexual tension between teachers?
No. I will say there wasn't any when I was teaching. But
between the students and the teachers?
No, Jesus Christ.
Okay, Jesus. Okay, come on.
But
what happened?
For further background though, like I attended Vernon Hills High School. Like I was a student there as well.
Right.
And when I was a student, it was a brand new high school. Like they had just opened up, and so they needed to fill this whole building with teachers, and so every person they hired was like a brand new, fresh out of college teacher. And so it was like the building was run by 22 to 24-year-olds.
Whoa.
And so like the stories that I heard.
That's why I like it so much.
The stories that I heard from teachers who were like, in their 40s when I started working there, who were in their 20s when I was a student, were like, "Oh my God, this place was fucking lawless. Like it was just crazy. We were all getting hammered."
It's like Woodstock.
Night. Yeah, totally.
Wow.
They were like all rolling in hungover all the time because it was seriously
Vernon Hills?
like 50 to 100 23-year-old teachers. Like they're just
getting
ripped.
Dude, that sounds like a dream.
Right, totally. I'm like, man, I wish I was a little older. Could have started here when things were crazy.